Session. Requesting everyone to be seated. Good evening to our esteemed dignitaries, respected faculty members, proud parents, and of course, our distinguished graduates. It is with immense pride and joy that we gather here today for this significant occasion, the convocation ceremony of Shankara College of Optometry. A graduation is not just a ceremony, it's a celebration of success, years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. Today, we bear witness to the transformation of students into professionals, ready to take on the challenges of the world, equipped with their skills, knowledge, and a strong sense of responsibility. Graduates, this is your defining moment, a time to reflect upon the journey that has brought you all here. From the day you first entered these hallowed halls, full of ambition and dreams in your eyes, to this very day, where you stand poised at this precipice, at this threshold of a new chapter. It's a moment to recognize your growth, celebrate your achievements, and embrace the profound responsibilities that lie upon your shoulders now and await you this future. Let us begin the ceremony with the national anthem. I request you all to rise for the national anthem.
शुभ में जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे तब जय गाथा
Requesting everyone to be seated. I now request Professor Dr. Aditya Goyal to declare the ceremony open.
I declare the convocation ceremony 2024 open.
A round of applause, please. Today, we are gathered here to award degrees in Masters in Clinical Optometry, Bachelors of Optometry Executive, and Bachelors of Optometry to the candidates who, successfully having passed their examinations, have been recognized as of deserving this qualification and honor. I take pride in welcoming Dr. Professor Aditya Goyal, Principal of Shankara College of Optometry, to present the annual report of Shankara College of Optometry for the academic year of 2023 to 2024. Let's give a warm round of applause for Dr. Aditya Goyal.
Good evening and a very, very warm welcome to the dignitaries on stage. Proud graduate students, my ever smiling and proud faculty members, very, very proud parents, all the other guests who have assembled here. Today, I'm fortunate and honored to present Shankara College of Optometry's annual report of 2023-24. We started Shankara College of Optometry in the year 2010, and it's been a fabulous journey and the work continues. Today, Shankara College of Optometry can proudly claim to have one of the best infrastructures in the country. To tell you a little bit about the results of Bangalore, college in Bangalore, Shankara College of Optometry in Bangalore. As in the previous years, my students performed brilliantly in the university exams conducted by the universities. We attained 82% pass percentage in the first year, 62% in the second year, 90.4% in the third year, and 100% in the final year. Shankara College of Optometry, Bangalore has no mean achievement of my students and faculties. Results of Shankara College of Optometry in Ludhiana, where we run the B-Optom and Masters in Optometry programs in collaboration with CT University of Ludhiana. My students attained pass percentage of 100% in the second and sixth semester and 98% in the fourth semester of B-Optometry, 100% in B-Optometry Executive, and 95.97% in Masters in Optometry. Again, a momentous achievement of my students and my faculties. A little bit about the awardees in the previous year. As in the previous years, my students scored 2 out of the first 10 ranks in the university exams. These included overall second and third university ranks. The rank holders of Shankara College of Optometry are Ms. Asha Chaudhary, second rank, Mr. Chetan Rao, third rank. In the first year B-Optom exams, Asha Chaudhary was second ranker, Chetan Rao was 8th rank. In the second year B-Optom, Asha Chaudhary was second rank. And in the third year B-Optom, Sri Lalita was second rank and Prashansa Lamsal was 8th rank. In the 2023 academic year, the Academic Excellence Awards were awarded to Ms. Lovika, Mr. Sagar, Mr. Harjot, Ms. Poppy, Ms. Pratiksha, and Ms. Likita, and Ms. Steffi, and they were awarded outstanding awards in M-Optometry for their academic achievements. Awards conferred on the students. They have participated in KOA conference, and Mr. Chetan Kumar was got the best scientific oral presentation. Ms. Larika Fernandez, optometry intern, presented a scientific paper at the International Myopia Conference in 2024 held in China. Mr. Javed from Master of Optometry 2022 batch received the Best Paper Award at Vision 2020. Now, not the students alone, even the faculties, they got a number of awards and a lot of excellent work that has been done. So excellence is not a destination, but a continuous journey, and our faculty's achievement are a testament to this unwavering pursuit. Here are some highlights of our faculty's notable achievements throughout the year. Ms. Namrata, a faculty member at Shankara College of Optometry, Bangalore, successfully defended her thesis and was awarded a doctorate of degree in October 2024. Dr. Mohammad Nuruzzaman was honored as the Best Optometrist of the Year 2023 by the Optometric Confederation of India. Dr. Namrata secured the runner-up prize at the Cult Innovator Competition in September 2024. Mr. Sebin Sebastian and Mr. Dev Kalichetty were featured speakers at the Vision 2020 conference held at CMC Ludhiana. Dr. Mohammad Nuruzzaman served as speaker at ERA University in ERA Icon, while Ms. Vandana was a speaker at LVPI at ICLEP. Ms. Vandana also presented a scientific poster at the International Myopia Conference 2024 in China. Mr. Sebin and Mr. Dev were awarded Best Paper at ISCCSC 2024. So our alumni also have been doing a fantastic work. Some of the notable alumni spotlight updates. Ms. Likita was a runner-up in the scientific poster presentation at KOA Conference 2024. Mr. Kavin Kumar received the most popular poster presentation award at the International Myopia Conference in China. Ms. Riya Krishnan and Ms. Madhuvita showcase their research through a poster scientific presentation at the International Myopia Conference in China. Our distinguished alumni, Ms. Pratiksha G. Hegde, Ms. Likita, and Ms. Steffi Monsi, were honored with the Academic Excellence Award from City University, Ludhiana. So not academic pursuits alone, but our students have been doing fabulously well in extracurricular activities, and 3 of our students have won second position among 13 colleges in the intercollegiate business quiz on the occasion of Entrepreneurship Week at CMRIT. We have been in the forefront of research and publications too. Our institution continues to make significant strides in research and publication. We are proud to announce that we have filed 5 patents for our innovative research and technological advancements, and we also have faculty members who have successfully published 5 high-impact research papers this year. We have strategic collaborations with renowned institutions and organizations, including Microsoft, Oracle, S. Vaisya, the Bond Project, Remedio, Indian Institute of Technology, and Indian Institute of Science. These partnerships strengthen our network and promote mutual growth across various fields, further enhancing our capabilities and impact. Now, the notable events, please see the video here, which are talking about some of the notable events. So as you have seen, we have done fantastic work in academics, research, and a lot of social activities too. Beyond academics, we have always prioritized the holistic development of our students. Our journey has been one of the consistent upward growth since the beginning. While we haven't set a limit on how far we will go, our pursuit of excellence remains relentless. Together, we will continue elevating Indian optometry, striving not just to reach the top, but to surpass them and set new benchmarks on the global stage. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the insight on the year gone by, sir. Now I request Dr. Kaushik Murali, President of Medical Administration, Quality, Academics and Training, and Head of Pediatric Ophthalmology Department at Shankara Eye Hospital, to deliver the President's address. Let's give a round of applause to welcome him.
Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavad Padam Shankaram Loka Shankaram. My namaskaram to everybody here in this auditorium. Chief guest for the evening, Dr. Chandraj Roychand, who's the Chancellor for Jain University, but I think he's better known as a philanthropist, an educationist, and an entrepreneur here in Bangalore. It's our honor to have him in our midst here. Guest of honor for this evening, Dr. Yagna Unmesh Shukla, who's the chairperson for the newly constituted National Commission for Allied and Healthcare Professions, who has graced this occasion and was kind enough to accept our invitation and fly down all the way from Delhi to be with us just for this function. Thank you so much, ma'am, on behalf of our entire team at Shankara. Dr. Saptagirish, the Dean for the Shankara Academy of Vision, who's recently also taken charge as the Chief Medical Officer of the newest baby of Shankara, the RJ Shankara Eye Hospital at Varanasi. Again, Dr. Saptagirish has joined us for this event from Varanasi here today. Dr. Aditya, who heads optometry across Shankara and has been the brainchild or the Karta for the optometry program across our organization. It's wonderful to have him here. Our faculty, peers from the School of Optometry, colleagues from the Shankara Eye Hospital, Lakshmi, who's part of the Optometry Confederation of India, students graduating here today, and the proud parents and family members. A very, very warm welcome to all of you on behalf of the entire Shankara family. I bring you the warm wishes of our founders, Dr. Ramani and Dr. Radha, as well as the Leadership Council of the Shankara Academy of Vision of the Shankara Eye Foundation, who convey their best wishes to those graduating here today and who have completed their requirements of the optometry program. I stand here in front of you proud to represent Shankara Eye Foundation India. Today, we stand tall in the field of eye care, but we do remember our roots, which was in a very humble 100 square foot room in the year 1977, where our founders, Dr. Ramani and Dr. Radha, dreamt of making a change in the lives of fellow Indians. What started off as a savings deposit of 5 rupees and a primary healthcare movement has today evolved into an eye care organization with 14 eye hospitals across 10 states in this country, 41 vision centers across the country, and a very, very robust outreach eye care program. I'm proud to share again that on the 20th of this month, RJ Shankara Eye Hospital in Varanasi was inaugurated. And it was not inaugurated by any normal person, but by our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, in the divine presence of the Shankaracharya of Kanchi, Jagadguru Vijayendra Saraswati. And apart from that, we had other luminaries, where the Governor of Uttar Pradesh, Anandiben Patel, the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Yogi Adityanath, and the Deputy Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Brajesh Pathak. So we had all these luminaries who spent 2 hours with us, which shows not just the respect that they have for us, but also reminds us of the responsibility we have as an organization towards ensuring that eye care is delivered with world-class care and balancing social impact at the same time. Today, we are among the world's largest community eye care providers. But at Shankara, it is not just about the numbers. In 2023, we won 2 awards. We were recognized as being among the top 5 eye care networks in this country. We also were recognized as the top 10 non-governmental organizations in India. And what makes us even more proud is that we were the only organization in healthcare that featured on that list. Every one of you in this auditorium, including the students who are graduating here, have played a very important role in both these recognitions, because you participated in our clinical activities, in the outreach camps, in multiple training programs, as well as the care that we've delivered across India. And I think these awards are as much yours as they are of the organization. I take this moment to share a few thoughts. How many of you have heard of the country called Honduras? It's a small country in Central America. What makes this country very interesting is in the year 1996, the government of Honduras wanted to build a bridge across the river that was called the Choluteca River. Now, as any government would do, they called for a tender. They got tenders to come, and a 484-meter bridge was built by a Japanese company. It indeed was an engineering marvel, and the people then called it as the Bridge of the Rising Sun. It was a moment of pride. The very same year, Hurricane Mitch hit Honduras, and the entire country saw widespread devastation. We've seen the brunt of rains here in Bangalore and across India in the last few weeks. Imagine something about 100-fold more. Many lives were lost. Every bridge in that country was destroyed, except this particular Choluteca Bridge. People were thrilled, saying that, oh, wow, our bridge has survived. But then something interesting happened. There was one small little problem. The roads on either side of that bridge had disappeared. And because of that hurricane, the river had changed course. It no longer went under the bridge, but went besides that bridge. So here you had a meaningless bridge that existed, that from being the bridge of sunshine, of the rising sun, became the bridge to nowhere. COVID reminded us once again that uncertainty is a part of our life. And I think it is something very important for every one of you to be prepared. The optometry program is part of the qualification or the skilling that you've got. But we do hope that as part of where we've made you participate in multiple activities at Shankara, not only do you have that degree or that certificate to hang on your wall or put it on your table, but also the tools that will hopefully help you overcome the challenges that come your way in the future. Many of you in this audience will continue your journey with us. Some of you are continuing your journey with us. Some of you will move on to academia, the corporate world, or other avenues of employment. Something to remember. So this is a very famous person who said, I missed 9,000 shots in my career. I have lost almost 300 games. 26 times I was trusted with the game-winning shot and I missed. I failed over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed. So these words were said by Michael Jordan, who is possibly still in my mind, the world's best basketball player that ever existed. And he shared this in a commercial in 1997. Generally, when we talk of success, we talk of talent, we talk of experience, expertise. Some of us may talk of luck. Today's world, yes, we talk of nepotism, but nobody talks of failure. So why should this person then talk about failure? To my mind, there are two lessons here. Whenever you think that the whole world is going wrong, your life seems to be crumbling in front of you and you feel devastated, remember that successful people have also struggled. Many of them have overcome multiple failures through their journey. But one key trick is to keep your ego in check. Often you feel miserable when you think that you've achieved it all and nothing can stop you. The second key thing is to track your own performance. So Dr. Ramani, our founder, always talks about holding your performance as a selfie. Every evening he says that you should be able to go back home, look into the mirror and proudly say that today I have fulfilled whatever I was supposed to do. This scorekeeping is very important because it allows you to know where you stand. That way you can tweak your journey, you can continue to perform, and these changes over years are what will eventually help you succeed. Now, I keep talking about remembering failures and it's okay to fail. That doesn't mean that if 10 times you fail, you pass. Some of you have struggled with the university where you've been forced to take these exams more than once. So I'm sure that you will disagree with me saying that, oh, I failed once. Next time they refuse to pass me automatically. But it is from learning from this failure and making positive changes, that is what will create true success. So there's a very interesting book called Leapfrog 6 Practices to Thrive by this author called Mukesh Sood. And he puts it very clearly in black and white. He says, it is important for us to be intellectually humble because we are all confident idiots at the end of the day. So most of us are proud of the badge that we wear as an optometrist, ophthalmologist. We take pride in our qualification, but how many of us are really street smart that we can survive this world? It's very critical to remember the bamboo tree. The taller the bamboo tree grows, whenever there's a storm or it rains, it actually bends down that much more. So remember to do that. The last thing that I would share is when my daughter was 2 or 3, anything and everything I told her, my response would be either why, how, when, and how do you know that? How sure are you that it is correct? Over a period of time, I'm guilty of having told her, this is reality, this is life, learn to live with it, nothing is going to change, and stop questioning what is obvious. But today I ask you to go back to the child within you, where you should challenge what is there. Ask the whats, ask the hows. Otherwise, this optometry profession or eye care in India is never going to change. It is perfectly okay to disagree. At the same time, make sure that you're not disagreeable. So you can have a difference of opinion, but you cannot have a difference in terms of interpersonal with your colleagues, peers, and seniors. At this crossroad in your life, where you have got a long way from where you started, most of you joined us fresh out of school, and today you're optometrists treating patients in the clinic in various forms. Remember, what got you here will not get you there. This is not something that I'm saying, but again, as a title of a book by a very famous author and a thought leader, Marshall Goldsmith. He talks of 4 commitments, and I look at it as 4 requests. Let go of the past. Don't cling on to what your experiences have been, good and bad. It's good to have some kind of an understanding and come to terms with it. Always tell the truth. Lies will not take you far. You will get called out someday. Be extremely supportive, be helpful. It does not help being cynical or negative. And lastly, every day pick up something that can help you improve as an individual. For those of you in this convocation, celebrate this moment. You truly, truly deserve it. You've struggled to get here, and each one of us on the stage and your faculty are very confident that all of you will succeed in life. That we hope and pray that you will do the best there is for your profession and for the society at large and for our country, India. Make sure that wherever you are, the flag as the alumnus of Shankara Academy of Vision flies high. Wishing you the very best for your future, I conclude my presidential address.
Thank you, sir. Truly inspirational words that surely will be kept in mind for facing future problems. I now request Dr. Saptagirish Rambhatla, Dean of Shankara Academy of Vision and Chief Medical Officer of Shankara Eye Hospital, Varanasi, to deliver the Dean's address. Over to you, sir.
Good evening, one and all, and welcome to Shankara Eye Hospitals and the CFI and to Shankara Academy of Vision. At the outset, a very big congratulations to all of you, those who finished your bachelor's and also your master's, and congrats to the faculty for training them and bearing with them. And it's vice versa too. And also warm welcome to the parents and the family members who've been a big support to the students and help them to cross this hurdle. Now, as you're stepping out of college and those who've already done your bachelor's, done your master's, you're having an additional feather in your cap. So how does it feel to be in the industry now that you're kicked out of the college? You're now being called alumnus. You have now a wide world and a lot of options to choose from. Either it's academics, or whether it's you want to start your business, whether you want to start your shop of your own, whether you want to start a clinic of your own, whether you want to join something else, join a company, the options are tremendous. But remember one thing, wherever you go, options will always be there, right? If one door closes, you'll always have another one or two doors open up for you. Opportunities will always open up for you. And sometimes you'll have difficulty in choosing the right one, right? That's where you'll have, or you will need guidance of your faculty, of your teachers to help you choose the right one. The reason why is the first step that you take post-college is going to be defining your career, whether it's a job or whether it's education, whether you want to further your skills, it's very important. Don't get very dogmatic about a place, something that you've not heard. Don't become very dogmatic. Now, even in India, even the smaller places, the tier 2 cities, tier 3 cities, offer very good opportunities. Technology is not limited only to the major cities now. It's available everywhere. It's not difficult at all. So don't get limited or become psyche that, no, this place, what will happen to me? Look at the brighter side. If you're in a place which has limited scope, it is up to you to develop it. Look at it like a business challenge. That's where you can actually develop yourself beyond what you've just learned. Because the world will teach you many things that way, but it's better that you learn to adapt to them. It's very critical because in college, when you're studying something, you're protected in a big umbrella. It's very safe. But when you go out, it's different. That umbrella is just gone. It's vanished. You have to secure your own umbrella now. You have to make your umbrella, and that's not an easy job. So choose wisely. We're all always here. Faculty is always here to guide you, and don't be scared at new opportunities which will create your future. we at Shankara do offer a lot of opportunities to not only groom you for your future, but also to help you develop, give a platform for future. You've seen the awards that not just the senior students, but also the faculty have got across the world. It's just a stepping stone. So don't get bogged down by the industry that this is going to happen. You may get 1,000 rupees more here or there. Look at the larger picture. Sometimes because of age, you're all very young, you will not be able to see the larger picture. So always reach out to your friends, your senior friends, your faculty, and they can clarify things for you. And at the outset, all the very best. It's your day. Enjoy and have a bright future ahead. Thank you.
Thank you for the wonderful speech, sir. Really helps put your future problems in perspective, lets you know what you are going to expect in the future. I now take honor to welcome the chief guest of this ceremony, Dr. Chenraj Roy Chand, founder of Jain. Okay, over to you, sir.
A very good evening to all of you. Let me see that energy in all of you. You are all the most celebrated outgoing alumnus today. Good evening to all of you. No, I'm not saying that energy because you have to have another 70, 80 years of your journey to show the world that you are powerful thinkers and leaders. So let me see, you already had lunch, I think. I didn't have breakfast. I didn't have lunch. Yesterday, I didn't have dinner. I traveled 250 kilometers, had 20 meetings, had more than other activities, and still I'm not tired. So you already had lunch. So let me see. Good evening, all of you. No, the roof has to come down. Once again, good evening. One. Looks little better now. All the dignitaries on the dais, especially Dr. Kaushik Murli, the president of this organization, who's a missionary, who has given his life to the society, the founders, Mr. Ramani and Madam, and Saptagirish Rambhatia ji, and the very important person who has come all the way from Delhi, Dr. Yagna Umesh Shukla, Madam, all the way from Delhi to just talk to all of you. So you should be really thankful and be honored that she has come all the way to meet you also. Big round of applause to Madam for coming all the way. Because all the dignitaries who are sitting on the dais, they have earned this place. Please keep that in mind, and you have the opportunity to come here this side. So all the parents, faculty members, and the momentous students who are going to be joyous occasion for all of you. I have 10 minutes of time. So my dear friends, not to get into the entire intricacies and the details of it, neither sermons, because today's younger generation is far ahead of times. We may have some experience, we may have some wisdom, but the information what you have got, I think nobody in the world can have that kind of information which you have gone through it. Those days, we never even had a mobile, neither we had a telephone, neither we had a car. We used to see one ambassador, we were very happy that we saw one ambassador, but now you have 500 brands to look at it. So you know what is your choices, your imaginations, your future, your vision, and your entire optimism what you have got in, and you know in what direction you are heading towards. India Viksit Bharat 2047, we are talking about the growth of $19 trillion economy. We are talking about 8% GDP of growth of this country. We are talking about 6 times per capita income, $12,000 in next by 2030. So you're all the part of this journey to make this world a better place. Fifth largest economy, becoming third largest economy. Everything is in your hands now. So you have to empower yourself. You have to have that faith in yourself. Your willpower, your determination, your resoluteness of purpose should make the impossible possible. So looking forward, the entire economic growth, what we are seeing, India is very well poised to reach on extraordinary proportions, not only on life principles, but also on economic growth, as well as compassion, as well as our culture, what we have got. It is up to you to take the initiative to enjoy the rich culture, what your parents and your grandparents have given you all. And the best institution in the global, I will rate Shankara as one of the kind humanistic organization, 1977 started. And you are a proud, outgoing graduates of this organization. I was overwhelmed when I came, I entered the gate and I saw the campuses. I saw each and every person with that energy at 6:30, compassionately serving the people around them, whoever is the patients. I saw 80% free and 20% reasonable charges. This kind of philanthropy very rarely you find, and you require guts. 1977, just with 50 rupees, 100 rupees. See the 50 years vision they had. So you should also have that vision of 50 years and 70 years, because you are living in this world to live for 128 years. So you're designed to live for 128 years. So if you are 25 now, you have 100 years to even show the world that what you can become. And it is possible. I'm a school dropout. I did not even graduate from 8th standard. I had 40 rupees in my pocket. I used to run 11 kilometers just to save bus money. That was the physical fitness for me. And I used to walk 11 kilometers home to save that 40 rupees. And I found one girl who wanted to commit suicide somewhere in 1989. I became a small businessman after becoming an employee in an organization with 40 rupees salary. This girl did not get a seat in IIT Chennai. The father was supposed to be my friend, and I asked him. He came and one day he just allotted 3 landlines to me. I became a small entrepreneur, a solopreneur, selling textiles and going to villages, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh. And at the age of 29, this man who allotted 3 landlines from Indian telephone industries, I just called him to thank him that I'm a luxury. I've got 3 landlines today. And that day he was very depressed also. Thank you very much, Mr. Jain. But why are you so depressed? My daughter did not get a seat in IIT Chennai. I said, so what? IIT is not the end of it was 1989 somewhere. It is not the end of the road. It is not the end of the road. I can get her a seat in Mount Carmel College or BMS College, somewhere best of the institutions where you want. No, you don't understand. We are very low middle class people. Our aspirations, now that's very important. Keep this word in mind. Your aspirations, it is not your graduation. The knowledge, what you are going to apply in life to the benefit of the mankind, the more the people will benefit, you will automatically stand to gain. So you have to serve the mankind. So that service motto, when you go from this organization, you have to keep that in mind. And the byproduct of that will be your career pathways. Now that knowledge has to be applied and the ecosystem has to be created by you. And that one person can make an impact. If one Chandragupta can create an impact, rule the whole country. One Chanakya can create one Chandragupta. Shankara has created so many leaders in all of you. You should be proud of that. So one person, Swami Vivekananda said, give me 300 people, I'll change the whole world. So now among the 300, 100 or 75 are here sitting here only. So that is the power of mind. That is the power of knowledge, which can be put into practice. You can impact the world. So I told that father, so what? It took at least 7 sessions for me to convince him. He said, my daughter, if she wants to die, that's her wish. I can't help it. I have 2 daughters and 1 son. My salary is 2,000 rupees. I said, no, I don't give up. Because at the age of 14, when I became a salesman, I was a good salesman. So I understood that I have to make him understand. And after 7, 8 sessions, he went and spoke to his daughter. He said, okay, I'll not study now, but I'll not commit suicide. I'll not be in depression, but I'll help my mother, but I don't want to study in my life. After 4 months, I called that father again. I said, okay, I'll start a college for your daughter. And she doesn't want to study. So for time pass, let her come to a college. I'll start a BCom course and a BSc computer science course. I cannot start an engineering college. If she's ready, I will start the college. The father went and asked the girl. She did not come to me. This young lady did not even meet me. But the father was my good friend. And he used to travel 10 kilometers from my shop. I had a small shop. And finally, this young lady said, if Mr. Jain is starting the college, I will join. But though I'm not interested, but for the sake of you, Dad, I'll pass the graduation, but I'm not interested in studies. So only for that girl, I started college. Today, 180,000 students have passed out from Jain institutions. And more than 37,000 people are entrepreneurs. More than 1 lakh people are at the global level. They are across 187 countries they are working. And I have that alumni, I can remember 45,000 names. It took only 7 or 8 days for me to learn English. Being a school dropout, Hindi medium, where is the question of talking English? So you should take things positively. So when I asked one of my teacher, why don't you teach Julius Caesar in the classroom properly? You're a gold medalist and you're so intelligent. In Tamil and Hindi and English, I mixed up and spoke. She smiled at me and said, sir, and she was from Madurai, Tamil Nadu. She smiled at me and said, sir, I'm a double gold medalist, MA literature, Chaucer to 21st century, 450 books I have read in my life. And you're telling me how to teach in the classroom. Okay, my mother, I take back my words. You please do whatever you want to do. I'm very sorry. My sister, Madurai Meenakshi, I gave her all the titles. You're a goddess Meenakshi from Madurai. I bow down to you. I'm sorry. I'm not, I'm a school dropout. You are correct what you made the statement. I went home, sat there for 7 days, looked at that Julius Caesar, was a Greek and Latin for me, mugged up some words, then looked into some papers, brought some words, looked at the thesaurus, learned some 500 words. In 7 days, I learned Julius Caesar and went to the classroom and took the class for the students. And I got 10 out of 10 rating and she got 4 out of 10 rating. So it took only 7, 8 days. So I mean to say anything which happens negative in your life, you should not take it negatively. Every moment is not going to be your moment. There are going to be good moments, low moments, good moments. And the tide will be high, sometimes you'll be low. But 24 hours in a day, you will have a lot of ups and downs and a lot of uncertainties you have to. And Mr. President gave you a wonderful message that uncertainty, that bridge which stayed in Honduras. So the water went on the left side. So it is uncertainty. So when you live in uncertainty, and your determination, your purpose is there, your impossible will become I am possible. So this is what I have understood in my life. So I didn't need any money or I didn't need any idea. I just needed to connect to the mind. I connected with that girl. She was my first student. She came in the form of a Durga, the Durga in our life. So anything which happens in life, it happens for a reason. So please take it in a right spirit. Your parents have given you the right education. You have chosen the right pathway. So don't try to compare with yourself others and say that I wish I would have done a medical college. I wish I would have been an engineer. I would have been IT. Nothing. Whatever you have done, that's very important. And that there is so much of scope in whatever you have learned. You can take it to next level, 100x, 200x, 500x. The sky is the limit. It's not only about being a job seeker or a job provider. You can be a job provider over a period of time. You can be a job seeker, but you have to be very, very positive about whatever you do in your lifetime. That girl passed with 72% marks, average 99 throughout her life. She got into MCA. Sudha Murthy spotted her. She was honest and she joined Infosys Wipro. Today, she's the best coder on the planet, best entrepreneur. And she is my first alumni. When she goes and trains my students in engineering college, they get 50 lakh rupees package. And when my teachers train them, they get 5 lakh rupees package. So in 30 days, she trains because she talks about the latest things, what happens in the world. So my dear friends, keep yourself abreast with what is happening in the current trends in the world. Now it is a bipolar economy. We are in extrasensory perception age. Agriculture economy is gone. Industrial economy is gone. Services economy. We are talking about artificial intelligence. We are talking about everything, information available at your fingertips. You should know how to optimize and capitalize on this opportunity. From nothing to something, you already have something with you. You have a graduation with you. Now you have something to everything you have to do. Nothing to something, something to everything. If that girl can do it, if I can do it 40 rupees, you are more 100 times better graduate than all of us. You are better than the entire people who are seated here because your age is not 22-year-old. You are like 50 to 60-year-old because so much of information you already have got. You have got 104 trillion neuro cells in your body. One cell is equivalent to one encyclopedia. So 100 billion neuro cells you have got. So one encyclopedia is enough to impact the life and of the economy. Now the world is talking about in the GCC countries, 2.6 billion people are below the economic empowerment line. And in India itself, we have declared 1 billion people are below the economic empowerment line. If there is accelerated business growth and a knowledge flow in the right way, if it is optimized with business innovations, imagine 70% of the people you are going to lift them out of the economic empowerment line. I will call it below the poverty line. So bottom of the pyramid, there is more scope at the top. So you should think like an entrepreneur. You should think like an entrepreneur. I have created 50,000 entrepreneurs in my lifetime. Not that I want them to become unicorns or that. If you can earn 25 to 30 lakh rupees a year, it's more than enough to have a luxury life. If it is 1 crore a year, this is the super luxury life. Beyond that, you don't require that money. So if you are in a Shankara hospital, so I am creating solopreneurs, ancillrypreneurs. If you have any business ideas, you can always welcome to talk to your president and connect to our Jain group because we are a partner with Shankara Netral. It is an honor that we joined hands with them for an optometry course. 20 students have joined. We can make you entrepreneurs also. You don't require any money. I have given so many students ideas. I'm the only self-styled professor on the planet without money, how to make money in life, how to make $1 billion also. There are 2 unicorns are happening by default. They're becoming unicorn. But I feel the wealth of the world has to be because 2.6 billion population below GCC 20 countries. Imagine 2 2 billion population 100 years before. Now we are 8.5 billion, 850 crores. And the earth is not able to take it. We are talking about so much of waste. We are talking about 2.9 gigatons of carbon we are emitting. And only the waste 800 to 900 million tons what we are throwing, only 13% is utilized. And if it can 80% be utilized, how many people can benefit? So as an individual, you have to create an ecosystem around you. Not that you should be interested only in your earning, but if your others benefit more, you will gain more. So that is the principle of mantra, which works like a magic. 80% of the population who are getting free services here, their entire cataract, they can see their life again. That blessings brings the other 20%. And this is what I have also done. 180,000, 80,000 students don't pay any fees. 20,000 students pay 7 times the fees, and the another 20,000 students pay maybe 3 times the fees. And that I cross subsidize in the rural education. So that is how you have to understand the life principles. Is very simple. Don't complicate life. You have got 24 hours a day, 8,760 hours a year, which none of you would have calculated, including your president would have not even calculated that I have 8,760 hours in a year. If it is a leap year, you have got 24 hours, 1440 minutes a day. Divide 8 hours for your sleep time, keep 8 hours for your personal life, and take another 2 hours for your personal life. 6 hours, be very honest to yourself professionally, try to benefit and impact the society through your knowledge. And step by step, believe me, my dear friends, with 40 rupees, if I can create such from nothing, you already, your parents have paid 1 lakh rupees of fees or 1.5 lakh rupees fees, hard-earned money. If I calculate that interest 12%, it is another 25,000 rupees, and plus your personal expenditure of 50-60,000 rupees, and plus your attire 50,000 rupees, plus your hostel expenditure. In all, you have to spend 4-5 lakh rupees. So return on investment, it should be 100x. So at least 15 to 20 lakh rupees you can earn in your life. Even if you are getting a job of 25-30,000, you should think of an backward integration. What are the optometry areas where I can supply certain parts which I can be an ancillary support, like a foundry in a steel company? There will be thousands of foundries around that, and they become ancillary suppliers. So if your little bit of reading is there, 2 hours of your reading, and 10 years, if you read completely general knowledge in your own subject, you become excellent in that. So nothing like excellence. You should aim for the excellence in life. So if these things, if you can make things happen, my dear friend, it's my personal experience. I remember more than 70% of my students' name, morning till evening. I have been with the students, I have learned from them. And whatever I'm talking today, it is all because of I'm learning from the ecosystem, the younger generation. Being at 64, I can compete with a six-packs person, I can compete with a badminton player, it's not about the age, is just a number. It is your thought processes which is more important. So if you want to remain energetic, if you smile like what she's smiling now, I can see that smile in that young lady. That lady is busy in mobile. I think some emergency is there. So maybe she's. Can you please? Sorry, I'm losing my focus when I'm talking. So this could have waited. So 1440 minutes a day, I told her. So if you can, madam, can organize your mobile 4 hours or 5 hours in a day, we are knowingly, unknowingly using WhatsApp, which is 90% waste in social media. But if you can utilize that 2 hours for your in subject general knowledge, imagine 700 hours a year into 10 years, 7,500, 12 years is 10,000 hours. Malcolm Gladwell says that you become a genius if you complete 10,000 hours of your learning in your own areas, and no power on the earth can stop you from becoming a successful person. Then 20,000 hours, double genius, 30,000 hours, triple genius, 40,000 hours, Nobel Prize winner. Now that is the power of knowledge. And I told you, one cell is equal to one encyclopedia. You use only 1/10 of your mind. So divide your 8 hours for your personal life, divide your 8 hours for your professional life, another 2 hours take personal life. What will you do 10 hours? How much you are going to talk on mobile? How much you are going to see mobile? 99% of the time utilization is not even properly channelized. I don't have much time because it have only 15 minutes was given to me. I have another 3 minutes to conclude. So I'll use 10 words which I have understood in my life, that if you can master these 10 words, and this is my research of 45 years of all the successful people in life, whether it is Madam Dr. Yagna, whether it is whether it is our Kaushik Murli, whether it is the Brahmani sir, whether it is Lord Jesus Christ, or whether it is Prophet Muhammad, or whether it is Swami Vivekananda, whether it is Prime Minister Modi ji, all this I found out that these are the only 10 words which would have made them popular in life, successful. And if I can give you this mantra of 45 years of my experience. Just repeat 10 words with me and you will know that how it is going to impact you. Put it into your mind, the subconscious mind, conscious mind, subconscious mind, unconscious mind. And in that, you try to just think or imagine of it, and you can make things happen. And for me, only these 10 words made a magic in my life. This is the Bible of your life. This you can do it. So 6 hours of your professional life for me is 2,920 hours, 1/3 if I take off 8,760 hours, 1/3 is 2,920. I am saying you just do 2,000 hours, be honest to yourself in professional life. That 2,000 hours will really make you 10 times better than the people who do reach by the next 10 years. If you follow these little small principles, in 10 years, you will be ahead of other people who are your age, would have been somewhere here and you'll be somewhere there. But for that, you should have your intention, purpose, and relevance is very, very important in life. And I'll conclude with one example in 10 words. This is a story of a Madurai, one girl who just passed out from Tirchi, like BSc Computer Science, in a Tirchi Women's College, in a government college. Her father and mother were selling coffee and tea in a cart on the street. So this girl came every summer vacation. See, convocation was still time was there. Summer final examination were yet. She had a small holiday of 15 days. So she wanted to help her parents in supporting the parents so that she can manage the customers, 10 more customers additionally if she can support her parents. And they're making 200, 300 rupees a day or 500 rupees a day of profit. This girl was educated. Parents were not educated, but they were honest. They get the opportunity to go to the school. And this is a recent story of just 6 months, 8 months old. I thought you should get that example. You can go to the website, you'll get to know about that girl. And it inspired me a lot at this age also. And she observed that 3 or 4 foreigners visit her stall daily. 3 or 4 foreigners. There were some more coffee carts were selling on the road. But in her stall, the father and mother were expert in preparing the tea and coffee in a very tasteful, which can relish, anybody can relish that. And she found 4 foreigners average attending. She asked the foreigners that you come here on the stall daily, and I think you have come here to go for the sightseeing and look at the temples and market. Yes, yes, we want to explore, but we are not able to get proper directions here. And she immediately observed and got a point in her mind. Next day, she was a digital girl. Today, we are talking about digital economy. We have everything on mobile. You can see the whole world. You may not even require a mobile after 1 year, because if you have a electrodes in your body, this becomes your mobile. And this instrument also will go away, and this wall becomes your screen. So you have internet in your eyes through the specs. Your optometry, I think you can come out with wonderful ideas with all internet. So the school students can copy in the classroom. You can give them the specs. That is the way it is, because internet is. So it is open book examination may happen. So this girl observed, and then she read the entire history of Madurai, and she displayed in front of the cart, and behind the cart she made a banner and brought out where are the markets, where are the temples, how many kilometers, and what is the beauty of in small snippets. And it seems that when she displayed all these things, digital display through the flex material, more than 30 foreigners started visiting that stall. So within 15 days, she became very popular. Some foreigners started writing blogs about her, and she became overnight famous. In 3 months, she came out with a business idea, how to sell tea powder, how to sell coffee powder, how to sell groceries of small. And Anjali is her name. And she has become so famous in 1 year. She has appointed 800 women employees, and she's doing 100 crores turnover just by standing in a tea hall, applying that knowledge, what she learned. And she's become a 100 crore woman in just 1 year. So that is the power of mind. There are so many students. Why Sir Isaac Newton asked when Apple fell down, he only asked why the apple fell down, but nobody asked this question. So be curious to know about life, be curious to know about your subject, be curious to know about your people and your value system. Try to be compassionate, try to be connected to the people, bond yourself, and always you'll get only 50 positive thoughts in a day, 100 positive thoughts and 1 lakh negative thoughts. So odds are more, events are less. So hold that 100 positive thoughts and make things happen in life. So I'll conclude with 10 words. If that girl can do it, if I can do it, you can do 1,000 times better than me, provided you have self-belief in yourself and find your purpose. Finding your purpose or discovering your purpose, but purpose and relevance is very important in life. So repeat with me these 10 words. And you'll see that after 1 year, you'll remember me that these words have really created magic in your life. So you can repeat with me as students, no problem. I'm a teacher for you. I'm also self-styled entrepreneur professor. I've taught all over the world. I've gone to the IBM. I addressed 120 leaders who manage 2 million people. And they asked me to talk on leadership. Well, what would leadership I'll talk? They're already making $1 billion profit for IBM. I went there with a blank mind. 110 people I spoke yesterday, standing ovation 7 times. And they were shocked that all little small things. I said, see how many things you missed out in life. You should have been 10 times better by now, but you are failures in life. I told those leaders that you are failures in life. And they were wondering, who's this man who's coming telling that we have failed in? Because you went into too much of processes and systems, but you didn't think out of the box. And these were the answers available to all of you, which you never did in small techniques, I guess. So you can repeat, and I made them also repeat these 10 words, and they repeated, and they discussed for 8 hours, and they made a 345-page report, and they want to increase their IBM valuation and Kindle valuation of 4 times more. And these 110 leaders have taken the pledge that we are going to increase our company's value to Nevada, which is the world's $20 trillion or $10 trillion economy. We are going to create an IBM, and these leaders took that pledge. So you can repeat, I am talented. Little louder. I am talented. I will not give up. I shall dream. I'll come out with ideas. I'll understand the power of networking. I'll remain focused. My self-discipline. 8 hours sleep. 10 hours personal life. 6 hours. Period. Professional life. I will not complicate. I'll keep it simple. I'm successful. So number 1, talent. I'll not give up. Dream, idea, networking, focus, self-discipline. I'll not complicate. I'll keep it simple. I'm successful. These are the only 10 words you need in life. To even make an extension of these 10 words, I use only 1/10 of my mind in my original thought and work. If I harness my potential, I'll be amazed at my results. So I'm an extremely talented person, number 1. Number 2, if I persevere hard, push on, and hang on long enough, I wear down the opposition, and the opposition is myself. It's difficult. I cannot do it. Ramani sir has done it. Dr. Murli sir has done it, but I cannot achieve this such big goals. So that is all. We only say that it is difficult. So I will not give up. Number 3, I shall come out with I shall dream. I shall come out with the dreams which is not very far off. They're very near. Number 4, I'll come out with ideas which fulfill the needs of the society. The more I do good to the others, I'll end up doing good to myself. So the more the people gain, I automatically stand to gain. So that is my earning is a byproduct. Number 4, idea. Number 5, I alone cannot accomplish by myself. I need the help of parents. I need the help of college. I need the help of books. I need the help of a vehicle even to take me. I need the help of watch to even look my. I need the help of my friend. I need the help of the God to even exhale, inhale. So I alone cannot accomplish. So I understand the power of networking. If I want to achieve success, it requires considerable efforts. I should remain focused so that I don't get distracted from my goal. And number 7, if I conduct your affairs as if you expect tomorrow to be your last day, start your life neat, clean, and uncluttered the next day. And that is what you carry your weight of 60 kg Mount Everest, self-discipline. Don't carry Mount Everest on your head, because one step at a time, failures has to be million and one success. Albert Einstein failed, Thomas Edison also failed thousands of times, but then they eliminated those failures and went to the next step of success. So failure is a stepping stone of success. So number 8, we unnecessarily complicate things and we keep on complaining about the government, papers, the war. Don't get into all those things. If the third world war has to happen, it will happen. If we have to perish, we'll perish. If the COVID-26 has to come, it will come. So don't worry about it. Think of the present. Future is going to happen. Past is gone. So don't complicate things. Then I keep my things simple. In a day, I plan it properly. Weekly, I review my processes. Believe me, my dear friends, your success is very fast. And number 10, you're automatically successful. So talent, I'll not give up. Dream, ideas, networking, focus, self-discipline. Don't complicate. Keep it simple. And I'm successful. And you're already set the soil on the foot today that you're successful. Going out of as a successful graduation, your success is automatic. The process, let it go on and show the world that we can make things happen. All the best.
Truly a rousing speech from sir. Now, I would like to invite our esteemed guest of honor, Dr. Yagna Unmesh Shukla, Chairperson of National Commission for Allied and Healthcare Professions. Please, ma'am, take over the dais.
Namaskara. Very good evening. Shri Dr. Chendraj Roychan, Dr. Kaushik Murali, Dr. Saptagirish, Dr. Aditya Goyalji, invited guest, respected faculties, dear parents, Shankara College of Optometry Parivar, and dear buddy optometrist. Abhinandane Gudu. Have I pronounced right? Congratulations to all of you, your proud parents and your proud faculties. You all are professionally born today. And Shankara College of Optometry is your professional birthplace. Of course, it's your first professional milestone and long way to go. I, being little odd man out as far as profession is concerned, please correct me if I'm wrong, that optometry means a healthcare profession that is concerned specially with examining the eye for defects and faults of refraction. Is it fine? And you give correctional lenses, eye exercises, visual rehabilitation to visually impaired. It is estimated that 45 crore people of Indian population requires vision correction so that they are able to see and function well. 26 million people are blind or vision impaired due to eye diseases. 13 crore people, including 1.1 crore children, are blind or visually impaired simply due to lack of an eye examination and an appropriate pair of glasses. So you can imagine how important you are and your work is, because blindness and vision impairment have significant economic burden on families, communities, and society at large. So about 85% of all vision impairment and 75% of blindness globally could be avoided or prevented or cured if appropriately trained or taken care of. I believe that you have a very, very big responsibility as far as social part is concerned, because you can do wonders in their lives. It is important that optometrists are pivotal in tackling the huge demand of refractive errors and the vision impairment caused by the uncorrected refractive errors. I must say that you all are fortunate that you have studied in a very, very reputed leading eye care organization. And I would advise you that every morning when you are praying God, you should always remember Dr. R.V. Ramani and Dr. Radha Ramani, because of whom you all are here today. This Sankara Eye Hospital, I'm so impressed that they have a mission of by Vision 2030, aiming to eradicate curable blindness in India. So with such a, I would say that this Sankara Eye Foundation is a very, you can say it is a brand by itself. And in that institute, when you have studied, it means that you yourself is also a kind of brand. And I would say that you all are a brand ambassador of Sankara College of Optometry. At the same time, you all are a brand ambassador of optometry profession. You are a brand ambassador of your parents and your faculties. So the reputation of this institute is in your hand. I would say that. Again, to become successful, please remember 6 Ds. D for doctor. Desire, determination, discipline, devotion, dedication, and destiny. You must have heard this Indra Nui, ex-CEO of Pepsi. She has very nicely said that remember 3 things to become successful. 1, never lose sense of curiosity. Because when there is a child has always, why the sky is blue, why the sun is shining, etc. As the child grows, this sense of curiosity, it goes down sometimes. So if you continue this sense of curiosity, you must continue this sense of curiosity. Then another advice she has given, that help someone who is weaker than you. Always have that humanity approach, and whatever you do, give your 100%. If you remember these 3 things, it will help you in becoming successful. I would like to add 2 more things in this. There is a saying that हमारी उपलब्धियों में दूसरों का भी योगदान होता है. It is in Hindi. हमारी उपलब्धियों में दूसरों का भी योगदान होता है. समुद्र में पानी अपार होता है, but it is नदियों का उधार होता है. So I would like to advise you that don't forget your institution, your faculty, because tomorrow, whatever you will achieve, whatever money you will get, but there is always some contribution of this institute, your faculty, and your parents in your achievement. So have that gratitude in your life. And one more thing is, please never ever compromise on ethics and morality in your practice. So have a life who have some kind of principles, ethics, and morality. At the same time, I know you all must be knowing where you can practice, because I have tried to find out that which are the areas where you can practice, and I have enlisted those areas, that is corporate sector, independent practice, work for an optic chain or under an optical store, public health, industries, eye care hospitals and institutions, education sector, and research. Now let me introduce myself. How many of you have heard about NCAHP? Do you have any idea? See, in 2021, one act was passed, that is National Commission for Allied and Healthcare Profession. Now, what is that? This commission is that there are, as on today, 56 professions are enlisted, and they are being divided into 10 broad categories. And one of the categories is ophthalmic science. So under this commission, this was very much needed because as we all know, all profession, they need standardization, they need uniformity, and they need some kind of regulation. So under this commission now, there will be a regulation of ophthalmic science, in the sense that there will be a curriculum. This optometric curriculum is already prepared by subject experts and it is there. So in near future, it is going to be implemented. So there will be a uniformity as far as your curriculum is concerned, as far as your nomenclature is concerned. There will be regulations which are to be followed and there will be a registration. So you will be a registered optometrist. And as per the regulations which will be notified, you will be registered. And I'm very happy to announce that on 29th of this month, Honorable PM Sir is going to launch our website. So with that website, there are going to be a two portal for enrollment. Enrollment of all the professions which are enlisted and enrollment of the institutions where this profession courses are, they are running this professional courses. So I would request all of you, as soon as this portal is open, kindly enroll yourself. But that doesn't mean that you are registered there, because your registration will start once your regulations will be notified. And once, as per the regulations, your state council, which is already formed, they will verify your documents. And after that, you will get your registration number. So I think it was a need of an hour. It was needed and now it is there. So now there will be a quality control also as far as education is concerned and as far as services are concerned. I hope again, I request all of you to kindly read this NCHP Act 2021, which is already available in the this thing, internet, and because that is your identity, because that is your future. Thank you very much. Again, my special thanks to Dr. Aditya Goyal sir. And you must be proud of him that he was a interim commission member of this NCHP, and really they have really worked very much so that the commission can move ahead. And thank you again. Thank you very much, sir, and wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you for the wonderful speech, ma'am. And thank you for all the work you're putting in to forward our profession. I would now. We would now like to present our chief guest and guest of honor with a token of appreciation. I would like to ask Mr. Aditya Goyal to please hand them over.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you for coming and gracing this occasion. Thank you.
We are now going to proceed with the awarding of certificates to graduates. I request our dignitaries to please join us for the same. Now I call upon Dr. Nooruz Zaman, HOD of Shankara College of Optometry, Ludhiana, on the stage to present to you the candidates. Over to you, sir.
As we have gathered to honor the remarkable achievements of our postgraduates, as they have stepped boldly into their futures, I now present the names of our postgraduate students. Miss Shahin Noor Mohammed. Mr. Atreya Nayak. Miss Bornita. Mr. Atreya. Please give them a big round of applause. Miss Bornita. Mr. Deepak. Mr. Dilip. Mr. Ganesh. Miss Jivika. Mohammad Hamza. Please give them a big round of applause. Mr. Kiran Kumar. Miss Mansi. Miss Vishwalatha. Miss Manjushri. Mr. Nagalingya. Naveen. Miss Pooja. Mr. Pranav Das, Miss Pratiksha, Miss Prema, Miss Pushpalata, Miss Ramla Akhtar, Miss Ranjita, Mr. Shiva Shankar, Mr. Shrikant, Miss Sri Raksha, Miss Sujata, Miss Suman Bhatt, Miss Supriya, Miss Surbhi, Miss Sudarsini, Miss Olivia Grace, please give them a big round of applause. Miss Vikasini, now we have the best outgoing student of this batch for AIM Optum 2022-24, Miss Pratiksha Hegde. She is also the recipient of Amit Memorial Award. She will be awarded 10,000 of cash prize along with the memento. Please appreciate her hard works. Now I present the graduates of B Optometry Executive. Thank you, Pratiksha. I'm sorry. Was this not enough? Okay, thank you, everyone. I would request family member, please not to come forward. We have a photographer who is taking the photo. You can take the photo from where you are. We'll share all the photos with you. Uh, Now, next, moving forward, we have another group of students, our B Optometry executive batch, who were the lateral entry students at Shankara College of Optometry with City University. And now I present the graduates of batch 2021-24, Miss Atika. Miss Ashwini. Ashwini HM. Ashwini KV. Mr. Bandi Sai. Miss Bhavana. Wait. Uh, Miss Bhavana. Miss Durgasmini. Next, Miss Geeta. Miss Havishma. Miss M. Tejashwani. Mr. Naveen. Next, Miss Nikit. Mr. Nikit. Next, Mr. Ramarao. Next, Mr. Raman Kumar. Raman, sir. Now, Mr. Raman. Miss Shabaz. Next, Miss Saundarya. Mr. Sujoy. Miss Sumera. Uh, Miss Supriya. Miss Arifa T. Vasant Ji. Next, V. Monica. Miss Lalita. And now the best outgoing student award for this batch is Arifa T. Please give her a big round of applause. Thank you, Arifa. Thank you. We have another category of award. This year we have started as a Amit Memorial Award. There were two awards of 10,000 as a cash prize for the best outgoing student for masters. Now there was another award for vision therapy, best in vision therapy, and this year it goes to Pratiksha Hegde again. So she is again the recipient of 10,000 as a cash prize along with the trophy. And perhaps she was waiting for that only at that time. Thank you all graduates. Thank you dignitaries. Thank you parents. Thank you.
I would now like to call upon Ms. Vandana Kamath, HOD of Shankara College of Optometry, Bangalore, onto the dais to present the certificates for Bachelors of Optometry.
Good evening, everyone. I request dignitaries to give an award to the graduates from Shankara College of Optometry, Bangalore. Now I present the graduates of batch 2019-23, Miss Akshita Karambangi. Miss Akshita. Miss Aishwarya S. Miss Akshita Pitke. Congratulations to Miss Anna. Miss Anna Terrace. Miss Anusha RK. Miss Anusha RK. Miss Ashwini. Miss Ashwini Ninganu. Mr. Bharat Raj. Mr. Bharat Raj. Miss Bhavani Akula. Mr. Chetan Kumar. Mr. Chetan Rao. Miss Jyoti Bhandari. Mr. Mohammad Shakir Beg. Mr. Mohammad Shakir. Mr. Nitesh. Mr. Nitesh. Miss Pooja Naik. Mr. Raghavendra. Mr. Raghavendra. Mr. Ravi Kumar Shah. Miss Sapna Singh. Sapna Singh. Miss Srishti Podal. Mr. Abdul Sohail. Mr. Abdul Sohail. Miss Swapna Sariganji. Miss Swapna. Miss Vadlani Sri Lalita. Miss Miss Sheikh Julekha Banu, sorry. Miss Rashi Singh. Mr. Ansh Jain. So this year for the batch 2019-23, Ansh Jain, please come on this stage. He also received a best outgoing student from SCO for the year 2023. So associations of schools and colleges of India every year nominates from the college one student on the basis of academic, extracurricular activities, contribution to the college, and also for research. So based on this criteria, Ansh gets the award for best outgoing student. Congratulations, Ansh. Yeah, thank you. I thought you were happy with the award. So for the batch 2019-23, best outgoing student of the batch award goes to Miss Asha. So we can applaud for her. She could not present today for the occasion. So congratulations to Asha as well. Yeah. So thanks, and also congratulations to all the graduates. We can have a big round of applause to all the graduates here. Thank you.
Let's have a huge round of applause for all our graduates. Come on, guys, clap for yourselves. I now request Professor Dr. Aditya Goyal to administer the optometry oath to the students. All the bachelors of optometry graduates are requested to stand up.
Only the bachelors. So I'll read and you read after me. I think all of you have the oath in your. Yeah. So please put your right hand out. Right hand out. And yeah, by the way, all the graduates, first of all, many congratulations, and you can take this onto the left side. Now that you are graduates, I know I was seeing that a lot of you had on the left side. You should have had it on the right side, and after getting your certificate, you get it on the left side. Anyway, so your name, please. Son or daughter of freely and solemnly pledge that I will practice the art and science of optometry faithfully and conscientiously and to the fullest scope of practice as provided by the laws of the land and consistent with my competence. I will uphold and honorably promote by example and action the highest standards, ethics and ideals of my profession and the honor of the degree in optometry awarded to me. I will provide professional care to the best of my knowledge for those who seek my services with concern, with compassion, and with due regard for the human rights and dignity. I will place the treatment of those who seek my care above personal gains. I will hold as privileged and inviolable all information entrusted to me in confidence by my patients. I will advise my patients fully and honestly of every step that must be taken to restore, maintain, or enhance the vision, and shall keep the visual welfare of my patient uppermost at all times. I will unhesitatingly and promptly advise my patients whenever consultation with an optometric colleague or reference to other healthcare professional care seems advisable. I will strive continuously to broaden my knowledge and skills so that my patients benefit from the latest and efficacious means to enhance the care of human vision. I will share information with my fellow optometrists and other healthcare professionals for the benefit of patients and the advancement of human knowledge and welfare. I will do my utmost to serve my community, my country, and mankind as a citizen, as well as an optometrist. I will consider all healthcare professionals as fellow professionals and will strive to keep cordial, healthy relationship with them. I hereby commit myself to be steadfast in the performance of this my solemn oath and obligation. Thank you.
Requesting everyone to be seated. Now we have the privilege of hearing from the graduating students themselves. First, I invite the outgoing postgraduate student, Mr. Deepak Kumar, to share his reflections. On to you, Mr. Deepak. A huge round of applause, please.
Good evening, dear dignitaries and my dear faculties and my colleagues and friends who are graduated with me and my fellow BOptom graduates. Congratulations to all. It's very good to see when I started my bachelor's, it was almost went in COVID only, all online classes, early morning with IHS sir, getting follow-up, and from Noor sir. All 3 years went gone, and where we used to come to this college for practical classes, where never IHS sir left us. Even though he said, sir, COVID, like, go man, you are a good medical professional. You should be ready to strive for it. So he taught good basic sciences in bachelor's. Now I started my master's, where the issue started, it is all offline and strict physical exams in City University. And every semester we used to go, we used to have 2 achievements. One is getting admit card from CT, and after seeing the results, oh my, we are passed. So especially the total course, I should be thankful to everyone, especially the faculty. Sir, as Kaushik sir said, just talking about some country. Sorry, I didn't remember it. But I remember about that bridge. The bridge is this Shankara, where we complete our pre-college or in the sense or graduation, where this way starts, and we on board to that bridge, where Shankara College Optometry tuned up, trained us, and lead up to the path at the end. As our dear sir said, we have multiple options. We have to choose the right path to get our own professionalism and should be positive, as the sir said. And especially, I would like to thank Aditya sir, uh, really who ignited me to learn BV. So I learned BV from my BV. And especially those Ludhiana days are very hard, extremely cold or extremely hot. And even those chilling temperatures, we used to sweat after seeing BV paper. And once I got angry on Aditya sir on third sem paper. He said while teaching, see, my paper consists of only in the sense practical. The moment I saw question paper, all 30 marks is for theory. Then immediately I got angry. I thought of fighting with him. Sir, you told in the class that it is only mainly on practical. So I mainly focused on NSBB and learned theory. I didn't much concentrate because we go through previous papers. It was most like that only. Then sir changed it. It was very hard to do that paper. Then later on we passed. And especially I should thank Aditya sir for giving me this opportunity as an admission to do masters in optometry. And my guide in project, Dr. Noor, especially he has a unique feature. Though he was the HOD of Shankara Ludhiana, he is quite busy. The moment I call him, usually he won't answer immediately. Immediately if I answer, okay, he's free. And whenever we used to call sir project this thing, he said we'll do that time, this time. One day it was almost like end of the project. We have the tables to be finalized. Sir, we want a meeting with you. We have some doubts. Shall we have right now? I was shocked. It was almost around 6:40 in the evening. I called up my teammates who are available. We had a meeting with him. And as usual, as a students, Sari was not happy with our work. So we did it. And after that, we changed our project. Thank you, sir. After your appreciation in our WhatsApp group, where the best thesis book we are given from our college. Thank you so much for your guidance. And I should thank Professor Dev Khelcheti. Sorry, sir, I'm wrong. Whenever I used to see every semester a message, update on project. Sir, then used to think, sir, we used to keep on poking us about the project. We had to read whether we had to read our syllabus for exam or we have to finish our project for that semester. But without you, sir, our project may not completed on time. Thank you so much. And I should especially thank Sebin sir, where I used to fight with him on VV papers and doubts. And Bhupesh sir and Suti ma'am, thank you so much. And especially I should thank my wife because she used to take care of my practice all the time I leave for this 20-day schedule to Ludhiana. Now, because after 20 years of my diploma, I did my student life. I should especially thank Aditya sir for this opportunity and Shankara Academy of Vision. And I should thank my parents also, as my father, who used to take the duty of dropping my kids to school and getting taxed in the evenings for snacks. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for sharing your experiences, Mr. Deepak. Next, I invite Ms. Arifa T. bachelor's graduate from Shankara College of Optometry, Ludhiana, to speak a few words. A round of applause for her, please.
Hello, good evening to everyone. First of all, I'm very nervous. And today, as we gather here to celebrate one of our significant milestone in our life, I want to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to all of them who have played a major role. First and foremost, our dedicated faculty and mentors, Dr. Aditya sir, Noor sir, Bhupesh sir, Dev sir, Sebin sir, and Shruti ma'am and Poonam ma'am. They have played a major role to our success. They have not only educated us in the complexity of optometry, but also instilled in us the importance of compassion and patient care. To our families who supported us during our tough times, their sacrifices, everything, encouragement. Those were very good moments. And to my fellow graduates, we have traveled this path together. We have shared a lot of memories, stress, countless study hours, clinics, everything. As we enter into the professional world of optometry, we have to remember each and everything what we have learned here. And as we don these gowns and caps today, let us embrace the responsibility by taking this degree. And finally, thank you for giving this opportunity to me to speak and take this dais. Thank you.
That was a wonderful speech, Ms. Arifa. We now have a few clips of memories from the Bachelor's Executive Batch. We also have a few clips from the Masters Batch as well. Brings up very poignant memories. I would now like to invite Mr. Ansh Jain, bachelor's graduate from Shankara College of Optometry, to share his few experiences.
Good evening, everyone. Yes, Ravi sir. Ladies and gentlemen, respected parents, and our esteemed guests. As we gather here for the special day, the excitement is palpable. Today marks the grand finale of our journey of Shankara, which has been extremely enjoyable and great and a very memorable journey. I would like to thank Shankara Academy of Vision to make this journey quite memorable. Shankara Academy of Vision just did not focus on intelligence or just bookish knowledge, but also made us street smart. I would like to thank each and everyone who were the part of journey. I would like to thank my parents who were the backbone of us and they have supported us throughout the journey. I would like to thank all our faculties because I was a very trouble-giving student. I guess all the faculties would have agreed. Starting from roasting Pratiksha ma'am, eating heads of Sanila ma'am for the logbooks, to change my internship postings. Our interns in charge, Amra ma'am, whom I have troubled a lot by not being in my postings. Special thanks to Namrata ma'am and Nikita ma'am, because I still remember out of the 3 hours of binocular vision class, they used to spend half an hour of the class in solving my doubts. Thank you for your patience, ma'am. I would also like to thank Aditya sir for being so friendly, maintaining a chill environment. आप सर के पास कभी भी चले जाओ, कोई भी प्रॉब्लम लेके, सर इज लाइक पहले बैठ, क्या है प्रॉब्लम बता, ये प्रॉब्लम, इसमें प्रॉब्लम क्या है, ही यूज्ड टू सॉल्व द प्रॉब्लम ऐसे चुटकियों में. एंड अ स्पेशल थैंक्स टू माय फेवरेट वंदना मैम. शी इज आल्सो नोन एज वंदना मा. Ma'am, thank you for always being there, supporting us. And last but not the least, I would like to thank my friends, my 2 children, Ravi and Chetan, without whom this journey would have not been that great. Thank you guys. Wish you all the luck. Sir, and I would like to promise something. जहाँ रहेंगे चमत्कार करेंगे, शंकरा का नाम रोशन करेंगे. Thank you.
Thank you for those heartfelt words, Mr. Ansh. Seem to have quite the fan following here. To bring this wonderful ceremony to a close, I invite Dr. Nuruz Zaman, Head of Shankara College of Optometry, Ludhiana, to deliver the vote of thanks. Over to you, sir.
Good evening once again. Good evening, everyone. With the blessings of Almighty, it is my honor to present the vote of thanks on the behalf of Shankara Academy of Vision. First and foremost, I would like to extend our deepest gratitude to our esteemed guest, Dr. Chandra Roychand, and our distinguished guest of honor, Dr. Yagna Mesh Shukla, for gracing this occasion with your inspiring presence and words of wisdom. Your encouragement and insight has truly enriched this convocation ceremony. A special thanks goes to our President, Dr. Kaushik Murli, Dean, Dr. Sabgirish, our Principal, Professor Aditya Goel, for their guidance and constant support in shaping this institution and its students. Your leadership is invaluable, sir. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Ms. Lakshmi Shinde from OCI for gracing these occasions due to her presence. We are also deeply grateful to Ms. Karuna from Jain University for her presence. I would like to take a moment to appreciate our faculty colleagues who are truly the backbone of this institution. A special thanks to Ms. Vandana, Dr. Namrata, Ms. Sanila, Ms. Pratiksha, Mr. Dev, Ms. Likita, Ms. Kulafsha, Dr. Venkat Raman sir, Dr. Leela Rani, Dr. Gokul, Ms. Rebecca, Mr. Arjun. Thank you, everyone. I would also like to thank Ms. Ashwini and Ms. Nikita for their presence and contribution towards this college. Additionally, I extend my gratitude to the admin team Dr. Tejashwini, the manager, SAV, Mr. Latif, library, Mr. Guna Shekhar, IT and designing, Mr. Vivek, Mr. Naveen, finance, Mr. Raghavendra, purchase, Ms. Srijana, stores, Mr. Chandramouli, facility manager, Mr. Sudhir, canteen, Mr. Balu, electrician, Mr. Hari, admin, Mr. Kavin, research and communication executive, and Mr. Kiran, office assistant. Thanks to all the volunteers for organizing this event. Thank you, everyone. Your efforts behind the scene has ensured that today's events run smoothly and bring smiles to all of us. Finally, to the graduates of B Optometry and M Optometry who made us proud today, and to your parents and family members who have traveled to be with us, thank you. Your hard work and commitment are the reason we celebrate. Congratulations. As we all embark a new journey, we may we carry forward the lessons we have learned and strive to make the difference in the world. As we close, remember, the end is a new beginning, and all the best for your new beginning. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for the wonderful vote of thanks, sir. Now I request Dr. Aditya Goyal to declare the ceremony closed. Over to you, sir.
I declare the graduation ceremony 2024 closed.
The national anthem will be played now. I request you all to kindly stand up.
शुभ नामे जागे शुभ आशीष मांगे जय
All the graduates are requested to stay back in the hall for a group photo with the dignitaries. We will be going batch-wise. We request you to be seated. We'll declare who has to come first. We request the Masters of Optometry students to please come forward.
We request everyone to be please seated. Please be seated. Next, requesting the Bachelors of Optometry Executive